What's up, YouTube fam? It's Saturday. Let's do this video. If you're new here, I'm Maldo. I'm doing content around creativity, photo, video, whatever, you name it. Music. Let's just do it, all right? Today, you saw the title, we're talking about audio interfaces. If you don't know what an audio interface is, it takes your analog signal coming through and it makes it digital, and vice versa. You can output a digital signal and it'll put it out analog going to your headphones. Basic, right? For whatever reason, from what I can tell, video editors, video type creators don't really use them. But I'm gonna tell you why I use one and the benefits. Maybe you should use one too. Bam, bam, bam. So why should you get an audio interface? The reason I got one, and what I think is most important for me, is the zero latency. So when I was first starting editing, I was running into this issue where when I play back my timeline, I'm checking my cuts out, what I'm hearing doesn't match up with where the video is. There's like enough of a delay where it's noticeable, where it made me second guess if I cut in the right place. So I'm not cutting by ear, I'm looking at the waveform and I'm cutting on the spikes where I see a snare drum, where I see a kick drum. So I know I'm putting my cuts in about the right place. They should be in exactly the right place. But when I play it back, it sounds off, like a lot off. So I was like, what's going on here? I started digging into it. I tried different software to see if maybe it's a software problem. And I got basically the same result. So fast forward, I started playing around with music, and I noticed that all of the music YouTubers, the podcast YouTubers, they all use audio interfaces. And they didn't really talk about the latency problem so much, but I did some Googling and I was like, hey, can this fix my issues? And came to the conclusion that probably maybe. So I got one, I plugged it in, latency issues are gone, I can sleep at night, no more nightmares of unsynced audio. So if you're having those kind of issues, I think audio interface, definitely yes, try one before you buy one. Or just buy one, just do it. You can return it. The next benefit feature that you might use as a video creator is being able to record your audio directly into your computer. I didn't really think I would use this, but I'm trying it out. I'm actually doing it right now. I'm recording, I have my NTG2, my Rode boom mic plugged directly into my audio interface. I'm using the phantom power on the audio interface, and I'm actually listening live to what's coming through right now. It sounds pretty good. The preamps, I mean, I'm not an audio guy, so sounds good to me, may be crap, but I think it sounds pretty good, and I'm actually getting more power out of this than I was getting out of my smaller, I'm actually getting more power out of this than I was getting out of my little Beach Tech that I usually use. So, hey, I think it's a win. I think if you record in an office setting, or, you know, if it works out for you where you can record into your laptop and you don't need to be super mobile, I think, hey, it's probably a good option to look into. And on the side, like added bonus, for me, you can kind of see the waveform as you're recording. So you can go back and kind of see what your audio looks like without looking at, like, you're not looking at these little peaking bars on your sound recorder. I have like a H1, so they're like super small. And that's all the reference I have to whether my audio is the right levels or not. So being able to see the waveform, I think, is an added benefit. All right. You have to bear with me. This last benefit is like kind of nitpicky. It's kind of like a little thing, but I just like having knobs, man. I like having knobs. And the way I have my audio interface set up, I have it pretty much attached to the bottom of my desk. I can't really take it on and off, but now I can reach over, I can turn up the volume on my headphones. I don't have monitors yet, but the way it's set up, I can have monitors and headphones plugged in at the same time, and I can control those volume outputs independently. So if I wanted to switch to my monitors, I can just turn up my monitor volume, turn off my headphones, or just take my headphones off. And I think that's, for me, that's like super convenient because I don't want to be changing audio sources. I don't want to be messing around with my laptop settings too much. So yeah, I like that. And then also, it kind of keeps my headphones out of the way. Like I use a laptop and I just plug it into an external monitor. So having that headphone cable like roaming around is annoying for me. So being able to just plug it in under the desk and kind of have it tucked out of the way, I like it. It's a little thing, but it makes me happy. So let's wrap this up, right? Is an audio interface for you? I don't know. That's kind of up to you. It's kind of up to your workflow. It's kind of up to if you're having latency issues. I think the biggest reason to get one is if you have latency issues. If you don't, maybe get one, maybe not. But I will say, if I had to go back and do this again, instead of getting an H1 and getting an audio interface, I think maybe it might work out better for me if I had one of the bigger Zoom recorders, because those can function as an audio interface and as a standalone recorder. So for working on the go, I can't really take my audio interface out and take it with me. It's like big and it's kind of permanently attached to my desk right now. So I think having that flexibility of being able to just record directly into the recorder or plug that thing in and use it as an audio interface could be super cool. I haven't personally used one, so I can't really attest to the preamps or, the performance, but I think people like them, so maybe? I don't know. Hey, that's all I got. If you liked it, maybe like it. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Stick around. I'm making more stuff. It's gonna get better. Hopefully there's a noticeable improvement between these videos. I actually wrote a freaking essay to make this video because I ramble a lot and I wanted to kind of organize my thoughts. So hopefully I'm not as rambly and annoying as I was in my last video, the video before that. Thanks for watching. Throw up some videos. I still don't know how to finish this video. Let's just finish the damn video.